Can you hear me now? Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. Can you hear me now? I don't know what happened. Let me just make sure I'm all okay and I'm not echoey. Otherwise, I might have to. Right. I don't know what happened. Right. I'll start again. Hope you're all having a lovely weekend. This is part 2 of our Birds and Butterflies journal. I was just saying that we did our test journal the other day, which was just with some sort of pages that we weren't not from our kit. So we've had our little tester, and today we're going to be doing our base journal with our pages from our kit. And I was telling everyone how I had an accident the other day, thanks to Charlie. Hi Chanel says it's either Veronica, Shelby, or Christine. Facebook. Right, I don't know what happened. It muted my thing. My throat is sore as well. So, oh my gosh, never mind. Oh, I am not in so much pain today because this one shot through. My stairs are in 2 halves, and my top half has got a banister with slots through it. So that's holes in the banister. And I was coming down the second half. He shot through. I tried to miss him, and fell down about 4 stairs, hurting my hip, Shelby, hurting my knee, my hip, my ankle, and my arm. Yes, you little so-and-so. Right, okay, so in your kit, you have got some pages. Let me just show everybody what else. There is some pages in a polythene envelope. Do not use them. You don't need any of this today. You're just going to need the spare pages that are at the back. Now, if you want to use some of your scrap pieces to do the patchwork, so use these. But I also have a pile next to me of just random scrap pieces of paper and stuff just to fill in patchwork bits if you want. But there's plenty in here if you don't have that. So do not worry about it. But I do have a pile here that was left from the other day, which I'm going to also use if I need to. So, that's handy to have scrap pieces if you're going to do some, patchworky pages. So here are my pages from my pack. And, oh my God, there are just some really delicious pages here. Right, turn your bum that way. That's it. I also found this one, didn't I? As well. So, okay, now don't forget, you're going to need a base page, which is going to be doubled, halved over, folded over, and doubled. So I'm going to look for a base page to start, so we can start our journal. So all these are little random pages. I'm going to find one that I can fold in half. That one's okay to fold in half, but I wouldn't mind one with a butterfly or a bird or something to get me started. So let me move all these little bits. Move. Oh, look at this page. Isn't that just glorious? Oh my God. So I'm looking for a page we can fold in half. And don't forget that folded half will give you the size of your journal as well. So let me just go through these. I think he's just slobbered on my pages. So now, I don't know, that's a bit small really. Oh, what about one of these? Let's have a look. That would be kind of perfect, and that's a perfect size. So I think I'm going to start with either that one or one of these. It depends on what size you want, because obviously this is going to give me a much bigger journal, which is actually, that's a really nice size actually. So it's going to be between that one just move this aside. Well, that's quite pretty as well. Right, I might use this one, and I don't have to do nothing to it. There you go. And then that's going to be my journal size. So, you know, you have got these pages in your pack. So that would make a perfect base for your journal. So I'm going to start with that. And then we're then going to build our pages. So that's quite nice. Let me fold that in half. And don't forget, you have to leave a sort of 1/2 inch or more piece so that you can, and I folded it the wrong way, glue it on to your, oh look, that's almost perfect. We might have to trim that down just a bit. So let me get my glue and a scrap piece of paper. So I've seen that some of you have already made a start on your journals. So today we're going to be doing the base. Hopefully I'll finish it today, but if I don't, I'll have to finish it tomorrow. And then we will do the reinforcing the front and back covers, because I do want to make the front and back covers a bit sturdier. Right, so just lining that up. Now I think there is only a fraction to be Don't forget you can use your washi tapes as well. I'll find some scissors. I can't see the comments because Charles is in the way. And then you just come and trim your pages down if they're hanging a little bit. So this is just a wee fraction, but just be careful not to actually cut your previous page because you'll cut the edge. There you go, that's fine. So we've now got 2 pages already. Now, you know, it's up to you how many pages you do. Entirely up to you. So now we're going to go this way. So the concertina, actually, it's 3 pages done. 1, 2, 3. So it's like that. So the next page has got to come this way. So for those of you that didn't see the video the other day, there is a video that shows you how to do it in more depth. I'm so sorry for slurping tea. Hi, Anne. How are you, my darling? Right, let's find something with a bird or a butterfly because that is the theme of our journal. So we want lots of birds and lots of butterflies. Right, so let's have a look here. So let's fold this up to the right. And just rip that off. And then, now of course, if you do want to patchwork it, that's entirely up to you. I'm going to do some of these pages though that are not patchwork because then the journal does come together a little bit quicker. And don't forget you're going to need a little bit of a lip there, so so I hope you're all having a lovely weekend so far. I know it's got a little bit of cut off there. I know it's early days yet as far as the weekend goes, but it was supposed to rain here and then it didn't rain, so that's all good. But we had a nice day yesterday. It was like 15 degrees. I only know that because my husband is always checking the weather. I never know what the weather's going to be, but hubby, I don't know what it is. Is that a man thing? I do not know. Push that up. Right. And then I think I've got a tiny little bit, not even that much. Hi, I'm new. Hi, Joanna. How are you, my lovely? Thank you so much for joining us. This is our March craft along, which we try and do a craft along every other month, and we are making a patchwork concertina no-sew journal with our kits, our March kits, just in case you're new, which you are. So now we have, see, that looks lovely with that, and then you could put some washi tape down the side if you want. Always come in and trim up if you're not happy that there's a bit of a overhang. I do not really mind that much. There is a little bit there. There you go. But this is a great way. So we're going to do a patchwork page now, I think. The only thing is, when you're doing patchworking and that, I don't want to cover up that bird. So I'm going to have to do a thinner edge there to join that. All right, and same there, I'm going to miss out. So let's try and let's use this flower page, I think. Now we just need a little lip this time because of the birdie. I don't want to lose the birdie. I was going to do patchwork, wasn't I, on this one? Oh, I like that. But what I might do is actually patchwork some of this up here. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Just to make it look super pretty. I'm going to stick this on and work from it from there. It's entirely up to you how you do this. How are you? Which kit? Every couple of months, I put a kit together, and it has everything in there to make a journal. And I send them out, and I have a group on Facebook, and I think we've got about 20 people taking part this month. But I try and do them every couple of months, but sometimes it does depend on ow, you little monkey. Ugh. This is my naughty cat, Charlie Asbo, who attacks when I'm trying to craft. Ow. You're showing off now. Right, can I... Oh, you so-and-so. Let Mummy do this. No, let me do it. Let me do it. You're so horrible to me. I do not why. I think I'm going to get you fostered out somewhere because you're just too mean to me. As you can... Don't be horrible. So I'm going to come in and trim this down to size. And then I might try and do something a bit more creative with this. Yeah, go away. Horror, 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 horror. Right. Now, what I might do is... Oh, I don't know. I kind of like it. No, I'm not going to patchwork this. I can then put some things on this later because I just like it too much. So I'm not going to patchwork it. I'm just going to do this. And then we've got a really nice tatty edge there, which I'm not that. One of my cats does that. He is so naughty, Joanna. Honestly, he thinks he's funny, but actually he's not. Right, great. Okay, I really need to do a patchwork page now because otherwise it's just going to be all complete pages, but I don't mind doing a patchwork page. Right, so let's find, we've got a butterfly page we can use. Oh, I love that page. That page is just beautiful. Ow! Okay. Where's a butterfly? Ow! That really hurt. I'm so sorry, everybody. He really hurt me then. Look, he actually... I don't know if you can see. Look, he actually wounded me. Horrible creature. I swear, he's getting really temperamental. I'm so sorry about my screeching then. Horrible boy. Right, so we're going to do a patchwork page this time. What a horror. I'm so sorry. You're probably all chuckling at home. That really hurt. Look, he actually bruised me. Look what he did. Can you see that? I've got a bruise and a wound. What is wrong with him? Right, now, sorry, I folded that the wrong way. It's got to go that way. Oh, wow. That really hurt. Okay. I'm hurting. I'm wounded. Oh, little sod. What a horrible boy. Oh, really hurt. Right. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. I have to pull this down because I can't see otherwise. Right. And we're going to obviously have to fill in the edge of this page now and at the bottom. Wow. Look what he did. Right, okay, so we've now got to kind of patchwork this bit as well. So what if... Oh, where's my ledger paper gone? Got some ledger paper in here. That would be perfect. No, I'm not laughing. I feel for you because I get blood off mine every day. Oh, bless. Hi, Chanel. Glad you're feeling better. So I'm late on the phone to G. Hi, Christine. How are you? Yes, look, I just got wounded by my horrible cat. On camera, he did that. Horrible boy. Right, I want that. So we're going to hold that down to about there. And don't forget, you're going to need it to go over your page as well. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to have it come out a bit more, I think. So I'm going to have to fold that over there. So I know where I need to glue. Okay, so we need to glue all of this bit. So where are you from, Joanna? Oh, I've gone and glued that. Oh, I haven't, that's fine. Are you in the UK? Right, so we're going to glue that down there. Like that. And then we've just got to glue this top half of this bit here. To put this down. Like that. And we might have to... That's fine. That's fine. I'm happy with that. And then we'll just trim this bit down here. And that's basically how you patchwork your page. But we've still got the edge to do here as well. So we're going to do a bit coming down the edge. Which I think... Oh, that's stinging. Oh, that's a nice butterfly page. Let me use this. I'm using my scrap pieces now because I've got a scrap piece of music paper here, which would be absolutely perfect. Maybe if I just... Let me just take a little bit off. I'm from the West Midlands. Is there a way to make glossy pictures non-glossy, please? I don't know if you can put a matte gel medium over, like a glossy photo, you mean? For me, I think the only way I would know how to possibly change a glossy photo is to get matte gel medium like this, like Mod Podge, maybe. That's a matte gel medium. Karen, would you know that question? We've got Karen who's with us. This is the matte Mod Podge. I don't know if this would work. It's just like this is probably all gone all funny because I haven't used it, but it's just like a clear gel medium and it's matte. So whether that would change a picture, I do not know. I do have another one here. Is that open? So it's just like, oh, that one's not even been opened. Look. So that might be the only way. I think it's worth a try, but I would try it on something first, not your actual thing, because in case it ruins it, and you wouldn't want to. I think there is, failing that, the matte Mod Podge. Oh, there you go. Great minds think alike. Let's do it that way. I'm just going to do that and just fold this over. Do I think that's the worst he's ever attacked me? I honestly do. I don't think he's ever attacked me that way before. Not like that. He's never drew blood. Like, well, he's scratched me before, but he's never actually. That was a proper bite. Let's do that and add that to there. And then we might have to put some more glue along this bit. Oh, you're very welcome, my lovely. But yes, try it on something else first, just in case, because you wouldn't want to ruin your, thing that you're making. What is it you're making, my lovely? Right, okay, so look at these pages now. I've got, it's coming on. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you've got the other side. So actually 12 pages. Right, let's have a look. I do like that, but I think we need... Now, don't forget, all of these bits that are left over are going to be used to decorate, and we can fussy cut some of these butterflies out if we need to. That's why you've been given butterfly pages in there as well. Let's do maybe... Oh, it's a butterfly. So look at these. Oh, that's a nice page to use, actually. Let's use one of these. So that's a nice one. I'm going to do it this side. Ooh, didn't get his beak. So let's just take this funny bit off. So yes, if we get this done today, then you're making your first ever art journal. Oh my gosh. How lovely. I've never made an art journal. We did do some glue booking. Do you remember, guys? Oh, I did love my glue booking. Where is my glue book? Do you know what? I do not know where my glue book's gone. Oh, is that it? I think I found my glue book. Let me have a look. Do you remember the glue booking we did? We must do more glue booking, everyone. Look at this page. Oh, these are my twins. They're not my real... These are... My daughter has twins, Hudson and Harper. And I found this picture and I made this. That's when they were born. Do you remember the glue booking we did? I must do this because I've got pages that need finishing. I love doing this. See, these 2 pages need to be covered. They need to be covered. And this is a page that I think Franny helped me with. I love this picture with Fran and the koala bear and the ring. I love it, love it. Do you remember the glue booking? Yes, we must do some more, Karen Willis. Look at this one, look. And then you've got a lovely little tag. Oh, we've got a pull-out little thing there. Oh, my cat. Do you remember my cat? I love my cat. I did. And we've got a birdie there. Look, fab. Oh, we missed a page. No, we didn't. Did we miss a page? Oh, we did. Oh, I do miss this. We must. Oh, mine is like a glue book. Yes. I loved it when we did this. He is my favourite, obviously, Pussycat. But I've still got pages in here to finish. I need to finish my glue book, so that is a thing I need to put on my list, everybody. Please remind me to do a day of glue booking one day. Yes, we must do that. Right, okay, back to the matter at hand, because I'm very easily, what's the word? Very easily distracted. Oh, you will have to show us. I have a group on Facebook, honey, called Addicted to Ephemera. If you look me up, I can I'll add you to the group, or just add yourself to the group, join, and we'd love to see you on there. The more the merrier. And then when we do the glue booking, and also please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. Right, okay. On like that. Right, don't forget we can use washi. Oh, come on. My washi tape won't come out on my thing. Let's use some washi, shall we? So you can either do this after, or you can do it now. Oh, maybe I should wait till I finish the edge bit. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. Right, okay. Because this is a bit plain, so when we turn it over, I might do some washi on it. So let's just finish this. Let's do a little butterfly on here. So there to there. Chaffinch. I don't think I've ever seen a chaffinch. Let's just put some glue. Oops-a-daisy. Oops-a-daisy. I ordered a couple of sets of washi the other day, especially for this album. Oh, love washi. We know how much we love washi. Right, okay. And then I'm just going to finish all this bit down here. So this is where your scrap pieces come in really handy, especially if you don't... Oh, look. Now, these are out of my scraps. So if you've got butterfly scraps, then keep them. I'm going to keep that aside. Let's do that. I do love this patchwork effect, and all of you seem to be really loving this style of journal, which shocks me because we've been so used to doing the other types of journal. I wasn't sure if you would like it, and who knew it? You love it. Which I am very surprised at, because I didn't know if you would. I only had boring thin, plain or glittery gold and black. Oh, bless you. Well, it is nice to have new washi for sure. Right, okay, and then we've just got to do this other piece here. Just sort of glue that down a bit better. Like that. And then don't forget, we do need it to go... Oops-a-daisy, we haven't glued that down. Like that. And then I've just got to glue a bit around here to cover that gap. So I'm going to turn my page like that and just fill this gap up with something. Oh, look, I've got a scrap piece there. That is perfect. Turn it that way. Completely down. And then stuck my patchwork bits upside down. What an idiot. Oh no, I've done that. I have done that, so do not fear. Maybe cover it up with something if you can. Right, so we've got a real patchwork going on here, haven't we? But what I'm going to do is stick a little bit of washi. Excuse me, maybe down here, a little bit down here. Maybe let's have a look what washi we've got. Got some lovely tickets. Oh, there's one with a birdie on. Look, I've just spotted a bird. I've spotted some bird washi. So look at that. Perfect. Oh, but look, it's birds and butterflies. How perfect is that? So I'm going to stick that right there. Look at that. Isn't that just perfect? Birds and butterflies. And you may have to go back and glue little bits, but you know, we're not nowhere near finishing this journal yet. Right. Let's have a look how many pages we've got so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pages. Right. Keep going. So I do love this. Now I don't mind that it has a plain back, you know. I'm not sure about that bendy bit, so what I might do is just rip it like that. Look at that, that's just out. It's gorgeous though. Let's fold this. I tell you what, I'm going to do just a straight page because I've done a couple of patchwork pages, haven't we? So I'm going to do a plain page now, and then we'll do a patchwork in a minute. So let's have a look at some of our bigger pages. Oh, he's nice. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Now, don't forget, in here, if you see a really lovely bird or butterfly that you would like for your front, take it out of the pack. Do not use it as a page. Put it to, so say this is the bird you would like on the front of your book. Take this page out and put it to one side, and the back's going to be covered up, so don't worry. But the front is going to have be reinforced and then have an image put on the top. So if while you're going through these like that, if you see that, see that's really nice. I wouldn't mind that on the front of my book. In fact, I might keep this one to go on the front of my journal because he's beautiful, unless I see something else. So if you see a lovely bird or butterfly that would fit on the front of your journal, then keep it to one side, and we will then use that on your front. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Look at that gorgeous page. Oh, it's very Christmassy. Do I want Christmassy in my book? I don't really mind, to be honest. Right, I'll put my head under the camera, excuse me. Right, so don't forget we also need to make our lip. Now I don't know how much camera battery time my camera has, so if I suddenly cut out, then I apologize now. I'm sure I'm okay, but just in case if I cut out, then just continue carrying on making your journal so that it's ready for tomorrow. If not, you can watch on catch up, don't forget. Yeah, right, let's just fold that over. So I'm going to put it on that side because I don't want to cover up that butterfly. So normally we would put that on top of there, but if you don't want to lose an image, you can actually stick it to the other side of the page like that. So instead of gluing this bit, you would glue this inside bit instead. So then you can put it on the other side of the page. So if you suddenly think, oh no, I'm going to cover up something, do not worry, because there is a way around it. Okay, so what you then do, you're going to, instead of sticking it on the top here, we are going to stick it on the underneath here. And then just fold that over like that. It's not perfect, and I did mess up a little bit, I'm afraid. I messed up a bit. Do not worry, you can just refold it, retrain it a little bit over. I think I messed up a wee bit on that. So look, it's hanging over just a little bit slightly, but I'm not too worried. And then we can come in and just trim that up. That's it. It's just very slightly overhanging. It's not anything major. Yeah, look, that's not too big. Right, okay, so that's that done. Let's add this to, I might use that as something else. Let me just see what we've got. We've got a lovely, gorgeous bird here. I'm going to just take a little edge off of this because I think it's just very slightly too big. It's a fraction. But, you know, if you kept doing a fraction on each one, then, oh, I don't know. I might mess it up by cutting it. Don't worry. I'll do it. I don't think it's major. It's just bugging me a little bit. Is it much to worry about? Let's just trim it a little bit. There we go. It was just a fraction, but it was enough to annoy me. I know. I'm like, it's no big deal. And then I get all stressed out about it. Oh, my. Is my head under? Oh, my head was under the camera. I'm so sorry. Messy hair. Yeah. Oh, we've got lots of exciting projects in this journal as well, which I cannot wait to get to, but we just got to do the bare bones of the journal first. So how are you all getting on? Are you enjoying it so far, thus far? You all seem to be anyway. Okay, that's that. Obviously we've got to cut this off, or you can use this as your next lip if you want to. So it's entirely up to you. Because I've got quite a big lip, I'm going to actually use this for the next lip, and I'll show you how that is handy as well. So, you know, if you have got an extra bit left over, instead of trimming it down, you can use it as your next lip and then just stick something to the edge, which is perfect because that didn't have enough for a lip. So if you have a piece that is not quite big enough to do a lip and you don't want to patchwork it so much, just use this page and do 2 lips. Does that make sense? 2 lips. Not 2 lips as in the flower, like one edge there and one edge there. And then you can just glue your pages on like that, you see. Oh, my throat. I'm just going to have a bit of Lucozade. Oh, if I can get open. Oh, delicious. Right. I'm so sorry. Right, okay, so then we're just going to glue this bit here. And we're going to take this bit and just do it. Oh, go over a bit. Now, I think there might be a little bit of a overhang going on here. Oh, a tiny fraction. That's that. And then I know there's an overhang on this. So I'm just going to come in and trim that bit up. And trim that up. Right. Okay. I popped my pages together, but I haven't done any patchwork on them yet. Well, you might decide you don't want to do patchwork, you just want to do full pages. That's absolutely fine, because then you can just decorate them. You don't have to do patchwork. I was just showing you how you can use up scrap pieces and still, make the journal. But, it does certainly grow faster if you're using full pages. Definitely a little bit of an overhang there. And you can always go and do this trimming up later if you want. I like to do it as I go along. Okay. Right, we need a bit for the bottom. Let's have a look what we can use here. For the bottom. I'll just use for the top. I'm going to rip the top of this so it's not all nice and straight. Like that. Do that. Just fold that. And we can use that as the overhang if we want, and keep on doing it this way. It's up to you. I'm going to do this bit here. I want to so you can keep on doing that, just fold in both bits if you like. Yeah, I'll do that and then it's not straight, isn't it? That's it. Right, okay. So let's glue there. Let's just glue that bit. Now I'm lining this bit up with the bottom like that. That's it. Then we're going to use this bit to join our, actually I'm not going to, because that's going to mess me up because it's not a whole piece. So we're going to go back to our original thing. Just trim this up a bit. Like that. And then we need to also trim up this edge bit here. The pages you sent were just perfect, so I didn't need to mess about too much. Well, I tried to make sure that I had an awful lot of the pages that you could just use by themselves if you wanted to. And then everyone's got scraps if they want to do patchwork. Now, this is quite a plain page, as you see, but I actually don't mind that because that means we've got journaling space and places to really decorate when we go all out. But this is where you can use your washi. You know, oh, look at this one I found. I haven't even used it yet. Oh, Daisy, look at this one with the gorgeous flower on. So shall we get into it? Let's do it. And this gives you a great opportunity to use some of those bits that are just sat in your craft room doing nothing. Or you could use, you know, ephemera bits, which we'll get to that later. We're just going to just make the pages. See, I get sidetracked very easily. So easily sidetracked. Look at that, never been used. Got another one here that's never been used. And this one's never been used. Mind you, they're all never. Most of them have never been used. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. Now with that, not we're going to go back in now. Where I got them out. What have we done? What have we done? Right. How do we get into? Oh, this is one of them. Them funny ones that have the. Oh, look at that. That's just gorgeous, I must admit. This has that paper on, do you remember? Right, I'm just going to rip it there. No, help. It attacked me. I got all caught up. Right, I'm just going to put that there. And try and wrap that up, which I didn't. Oh, no. I don't like that when it's got that second sheet of paper in there. I just like sticky washi. It gets me all in a faduddle. Right, okay. So how are we doing? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we actually have 20 pages. I'm going to kind of go for 15. So we've got 30 altogether. So I'm going to go for 15 because I think that's a nice number. I think this one here has actually got 20, I think. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to do 15 and then see how I feel. So we've got another 5 to do. Make sure it's all nice and straight with it, which it is. I'm going to add a couple of whole pages now. I want that one. Or do I want something else? Oh, this one will do. A bit of contrast. Right. That's me making a right mess. Let's just make sure that's perfect. And it is. Right. Do I want that whole bit? I don't know if I want that as much because it's covering up the butterfly. Let's trim that down just a little bit because we've got quite a big overhang there, I think. Right, oh, my bin is full. Alright, so what are you all up to for the rest of the day? I haven't got much choice but to sit still, I'm afraid. So actually this is perfect. Crafting is perfect. I need to charge my camera up for tomorrow, otherwise we won't be having a live. So that's one thing I must remember to do. So perfect, look at that. So that page was super easy. I'm going to do a couple of quick super easy pages. Oh, this one is just gorgeous. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off this edge here. And if I took that off, that's still not right, isn't it? Don't worry about it. So I'm going to come in here. Let me just, what I'm doing, I'm going to embed with a kidney infection. Oh no, that's not nice. Oh, kidney infections are not nice. So we hope that you feel better soon, my darling. It's never nice, is it, feeling unwell? My daughter used to get kidney infections a lot, and I know from her experience, oh, not good at all. So just be aware of where your side bit needs to be. Daisy, come on, Chanel. Get with it. That's it, and we can trim the bottom up. That's it. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome, my darling. I am liking these glue sticks. They are fabulous. Very, very good. They're called Scotch glue sticks. They are just brilliant. So sticky. Oh my goodness me. Really good. God, I hope you didn't see me there. My tongue sticking out, concentrating. Not a very good look, I'm afraid. See. Right. Why do we do that? Stick our tongues out when we're concentrating. Right, I just want to trim that off. So I come in here and that was the easiest thing to do, no? That's it. Oh, look at this. It is coming on great. Oh, look at that. It's just shouting out for a bit of washi tape, isn't it? It's screaming at me. Washi, washi. Washi, washi. What have I got? Oh, butterflies here. Butterflies and birds, I think. Oh, look, butterflies and birds. I'm going to stick some washi down here. That's it. It was just screaming at me to put some washi on. Right, okay. Oh, I'm going to have to cover up the little chip's head. No, I won't. I'm going to stick it on this side. Look, I don't want to cover his head up. Right, shall we do a... let's do... What pages? I wanted to use this, actually. This is lovely. It's a printable of some sort. What we do... To be honest though, I don't really like white edges. Too white. I don't mind a little bit of white, but I don't like a lot of white. I'm going to use, that's quite thin, that page as well, and it was from my scraps, so I think I'm going to use something else. And that's the perfect just size. Oh, look at my, I must use that somewhere. Oh, see, I don't like bugs. I'm not a buggy person. What about this? Let's use this one up. What side are we going from? This side. Right, okay. Here goes. Don't forget your lip. Which I have forgotten so many times. Now, I am not wanting to cover up my little bird's face, so I'm going to stick it onto this side, which means I don't glue this bit, I glue the inside bit, okay? Scrap it now. No, it isn't. What's happened here? I don't know what happened there. Something happened. Something very untoward happened. Oh, see, I don't like it when I do that. Oxidating. Right, we've done it. I don't know what happened there. It didn't go on as well as I wanted it to. I do prefer to stick it down, and I think that's just because I find it easier to line it up and everything. So, sorry about that. Crashing and banging around. So we've obviously got to fill in this bottom bit here. So let's find a scrap something from my scrap pile. Excuse me. move this on. Hi honey, I'm still filming this. I won't be long. Oh lovely, thank you. Yeah, I'm a bit parched. Thank you. Huh? I've got my cup here, baby. Thanks. Do you mind? I'm still got a little bit to do, yeah. See how lovely is hubby? Offering to bring me up a nice cup of tea. Bless him. Right, okay, so we've put that on there. That's there. There is a tiny little bit there that's missing, but I'm really not worried. I don't think I'm going to lose any sleep over it. How many have we done now? 1, 2. See, that is not very good for me, but we'll washi tape this. I don't know, it's not sticking down very well. Never mind, we will come to that when we have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're nearly there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what? Wow. My cup's gone and a new one arrived. Can you see? Thank you. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, did you see Charlie attacked me? No, look at my arm. What Charlie did. Don't swear, you're on camera. Look what he did. I know. Look, everybody, how bad it is. Look. Yeah, he did that on camera. I don't know what's wrong with him. He needs to go to behavioural classes or something. Yeah. I know. He needs a talking to for sure. Right, let's have a look here. Shall we do now? Don't forget as well, don't use one of your really lovely pages for your front. If you've got enough pages and you're now at your front, do not waste one of your gorgeous pages. Just use a plain page like that for your front, because we are going to be covering it. So whatever you do, when you've done enough pages and you then get to your front page, don't think, oh, that's lovely, that would be a nice front cover, because we're going to make the front cover more sturdy. So save it and we'll put it on and add it to your, but don't use it as your actual page, if that makes sense. He wanted to, that was not a play, that was him being horrible. Karen, do not make excuses for him. Horrible child. What do I want to do with that page? He was very mean and very nasty and should not get away with it. Oh, that's not his page, isn't it? Oh, look, that's already got a lip on it. Lovely page. Oh, look at that. Not really a birdie butterfly page, but it's lovely. I could, actually. Yes, do not justify his behaviour. Oh, look, Mr. Maggie. I love magpies. Oh, I'm going to use a Maggie here. This does not seem... That seems a bit off. Look, I'm glad I checked, because that is definitely a bit off. Okay. I thought that was a little bit funky. Right, I am going to use Mr. Maggie. Right. Forget we need our lip. Is he your cat or foster? No, he's my cat. He is my cat. Yeah, he's called Charlie Asco because he sometimes has attitude, but normally it's just a playful nip that he meant, which he very rarely does that. He doesn't really do that behaviour. You know, oh, I'm going this side. See, I nearly boo-booed then. Oh, he's beautiful as well, isn't he? No, he's not a foster. He is my child. Right, let's do this. Do this. Yeah, he sometimes can be a little rumbunctious. Is that the word? Rumbunctious. But normally he doesn't really do that. I mean, that is, you know, he does little playful nips. He never is really as vicious as that was. That was very unkind of him. That is a beautiful bird. That would have actually made quite a nice front cover, actually, wouldn't it? But I've got the butterfly now, haven't I? I'm going to have butterflies and birds on mine. But that would have made a very nice front cover. So you're all loving the pages that I chose for you. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. This cough is now starting to get out of hand. Okay. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm starting to lose my voice. Look how beautiful that one is. That's gorgeous. Right, okay, so this would be number 15. I think I will continue to do the 20 because I do think the 20 is a really nice number. So I'm going to carry on and let's do a few more pages. And then if I have to finish some off camera, I will. He looks lovely. The birdie looks very cute, doesn't he? Right. Let's move this over a little bit. Oh my gosh. Right, I was a bit off with me calculations. Right, so look, that was perfect. Look at that one. So easy because it was the exact same size. So that one was dead easy, that one. That was a great page to do. Sorry, I meant the whole journal. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Oh, gosh. We have so much more to do to it yet, Joanna. We've got to do the front covers. We've got decorating. I've got projects to go inside. Very, very exciting. Oh, so I'd love to include those birds somehow. Just think. That's just beautiful. Let me just rip this a minute. I want to use that for something, even if I use it for decorating later. I just love this page. This is from quite an old book, actually. Right. Well, you imagine it all done with the lace on the edge and pockets in there and all of the projects that are going to go. It is just going to be fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Right. We need an edge page, really. Oh, they're quite fun, aren't they? I love them. Let's do it. Shall I do let's do a patchwork page. So I'm going to just, whoops daisy, come down and trim a bit off that. So we're going to do a patchwork page on here. Oh, I've gone on the wrong side, haven't I? What a twit. Right, I'm going to have to use that. What time are you live tomorrow, please? At 4 p.m. tomorrow, my darling, because we have some lovely group members that are actually in America and so abroad. So I try and do one earlier and one later so that our international ladies can also join in. Otherwise, they have to always watch on catch up. So it'll be 4 p.m. tomorrow, my darling. Let's use this one here. What a trick. So be aware of where you need your fold. So I nearly did it again then, didn't I? Silly, silly, silly. Silly me. Nearly did it, didn't I? Thank you. That's great. You're very welcome, my darling. It'd be lovely to see you. And don't forget, I have that Facebook group if you'd like to become a member and see other things that go on. That is very slightly out. I'm going to have to trim that up, I'm afraid. But it doesn't really matter if some pages are a bit shorter, to be honest. I won't if they are a little bit out. Right. So that's got to go on there and there. Might have to just trim that up a little bit. I'm not too worried. And you know, you don't have to do a 1/2 inch edge. You can do any size, and that just means that the other side is a bigger patchwork by itself without having to do too much patchworking. So as you'll see, I wasn't precise on the lips that I do, the edges, I should say. Right, I have got to trim this edge up though. Look, I was way off. I've just put a request in for the group. Oh, lovely, honey. I will accept you as soon as I get off of here. And if you'd like to join our, if you add, well, I'll add you as a friend after. And if you're interested in maybe doing our craft alongs in future, I can add you to our craft along chat on Messenger, and you get to see photos of things and you get to meet the people there. So if you'd like to do that as well, you're more than welcome. Oh my God, what am I doing here? So I can add you to that after if you'd like. If you're interested that you might be wanting to do a craft along somewhere down the road, you do get a kit. Yes. But if you carry on watching the craft alongs, you'll get to see. So this was the kit, Birds and Butterflies journal kit. You've got all these pieces and you had all these pages. So every kit is different because we do different themes and different kinds of journals and pockets, etc. So everyone is different. I've lost count what we're doing now. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I would love to. Right, lovely. So Joanna, after this, I'll add you to the group and I'll also add you as a friend. And once you're accepted, I'll add you to our craft along chat and you'll get to meet all our lovely ladies that are actually part of the group. I'm so sorry about drinking my tea. Right, excuse me. I'm really not sure how long my camera's got, so I'm going to probably do one more page with you, and then I'll finish the rest tomorrow. Let's do, you like this page here? Let's do another birdie page, shall we? So my page is this side this time, so that's absolutely fine. Waders. I might just trim this bit down though because it's a bit raggedy. I mean, actually, if you have a look on my playlist, honey, you will see the last one we did was Kings and Queens, and it's in a playlist. So that was the last one we did. So, and I think the other one, the last one before that's up there as well. If not, they're all on my YouTube channel anyway. But if you look in my playlist, you will see the Kings and Queens journal. Oh, it was fabulous. We liked doing that one, didn't we, ladies? Oh my god, we loved it. That was one of my faves. We've done an Edith Holden. Did we do an Edith Holden one? Or is that the one that's coming up? Oh my gosh, I've lost track. Did we do it? Jai, you want to come back, mister? After what you did to me? I don't know if I... look what you did. Are you feeling sorry? Probably not. You know you hurt me? I don't think you really care. Oh no, what happened? Something happened. Oh, is it Charles? It's trod on my camera. Right. I thought you'd cut everybody off then, you little monkey. My StreamYard went all funny and he trod on my laptop and took it out of chat. Rude. Are you sorry for your behaviour? I think I might have watched Kings and Queens on replay. Oh, bless you. Right, let me just get this put on. Like that. And then I just need to trim this one up a little bit because it's a little bit hanging, whoops, over. Right, so I have a couple more pages to add, only a few, but this is what our journals look like so far. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll finish this off before then and get to my 20 pages. Then tomorrow we are going to reinforce the front cover, have a look, excuse me, in our kit, and maybe do our front cover and our back covers tomorrow. And then I might do a journal in the a craft along in the week. If not, it'll be next weekend where we start to make some of the projects. I'm whistling, aren't I? So are we on again tomorrow, honey, at 4 p.m? We certainly are, honey, where we are going to reinforce the front and back covers. So if you've already made your journal base, obviously make sure that your front page isn't this way, that it's the other way. So it opens this way, because I've got to definitely add another page on for it to go that way, and make sure that your back is facing this way as well. So both pages need to face this way, but if not, you can watch on catch up. Right, you're going to burn yourself on my lights. So let's have a quick look at what we've done so far. Oh, here it goes again. And then obviously, because it is a concertina, you also have the other side. Look at this. Nice. You rip this journal. Look at these pages on it. Beautiful. Look at this mismatch of... Right, you're being a monkey. Stop being horrible. So look at this contrast of pages. Isn't this just beautiful? I need to add more pages. I think I've only done 10. So this is obviously the flip side, but you know, when you're done, you can turn it around and choose whichever way you want to be, the front or the back. It's up to you. Right. I think this is time to call time because you're on one and I'm starting to wheeze, and that's not very attractive, is it, Charles? Right, my darlings, I will see you at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Please don't forget to put up in the chat and on the Addicted to Ephemera group how far, you know, how far you've done so far. We love to see pictures, as you know. Joanna, I will add you and get you added to the chat so you don't miss anything. Right, my lovelies, take care. I've done 14, but we'll add more later. Thanks, Chanel. Oh, bless you. You don't have to add 20. Obviously, the more you add, the more pages you've got to decorate. So if you want to keep it, now if you look at this one, which the pages are finished, it's that thick, sorry. Obviously you're going to have things inside which will make it thicker. So it is entirely up to you. It just means you have more pages to decorate. But they're very easily decorated. Trust me, this isn't a difficult journal. So it is up to you. You can have 10, you can have 14, you can have 20. It is entirely up to you what you do. It just means you've got more pages, because don't forget you've got the other sides as well to decorate. So it's not just 14 pages, it would be 28. So keep it at 14 if you want to keep it at 14. Make sure he doesn't have you down the stairs again, hun. He's got the devil in him. He has got the devil in him every day. I'm so sorry. I've got this blooming cough starting. Oh, delicious. Right, lovelies. See you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Yes, and I look forward to seeing what you've done so far. So take care for now, my lovelies. And thanks for joining me. Bye for now.